Welcome back. We are still in the info and settings area in the advanced settings. And many of these settings are going to be the same as you're going to see when we're in post-production. However, there are some that are going to be peculiar to the live streaming process. For example, we can decide that regardless of whether the stream was public, we can decide that we're not going to allow it to be found in search by clicking this link. So we'll be making it unlisted as soon as it is completed. We can also choose whether or not the recording will have comments with it. So we are going to have comments during the broadcast. However, we can make it so that the comments will not be allowed after the broadcast. So we can leave this unchecked in order to have that, and that is the default setting. Now the other thing is we can allow people to go backward and watch some of the beginning of the live broadcast while we're still streaming. Or we can disable this function and they will not be able to back up and see the previous portion of our live stream. Now, one of the things you're going to be able to determine whether or not you want to make sure that most people are going to be able to watch it. You're going to need to make some decisions about whether or not you want normal latency, low latency, or ultra low latency. Again, you're going to do this based on how much interaction you really need to have in real time. Once you have the settings the way you want them, you'll then click Save Changes. Now we can add in cards in order to place links to our video and playlist, our channel, if we're looking for a particular kind of donation to a nonprofit, or we are taking a poll. We can do any of those things with cards. You're now going to want to visit your cards area. When you visit that card area, you can set up a card in various ways. So for example, you can set up a playlist, one of your channel, where you direct people to your channel by clicking a link, a donation, and a poll. Now you're encouraged to use 3 of these cards or less for the user experience. You can also click into the live control room, and most of this will not be relevant until you actually start your stream, as you can see. However, one thing that you'll want to note if you scroll all the way to the bottom is that you'll be able to look at this screen and know what your viewers are seeing and what they're experiencing in the chat. And this will give you control over what their experience is and what it will be. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video.